no matter how dark the world gets, there are people out there who are going to continue to fight for us.
Andrew, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate this.
Oh, thank you for being here. My pleasure.
Honestly, and I'm not just saying this, Jack Ryan Ghost War is actually my favorite Jack Ryan film since Clear and Present Danger. It has just got everything you want from this character. And what is it about Jack Ryan as a character that sets him apart from other action heroes in your mind?
Because he's not an action hero. I mean, I think that's the trick of that's the magic trick of Jack Ryan to me. It's I think what Clancy set up way back when. I think it's the fact that he's, hopefully an ordinary person in extraordinary circumstances, dealing with a world that's complicated and confusing, and he's trying to figure out the world as we are. We put him in these circumstances where he's forced to make decisions and think about things that we as an audience do. And that's the way Jack Ryan, I think, has been since the very beginning. And, the complexity of that character without feeling like he's a superhero is what makes him interesting. I mean, at the beginning of the day, our hope is that, he's as stumped as we are when we look at stuff. And then he has to figure it out. And he gets to figure it out by doing cool boat chases and cool car chases, and we don't always get to do that, but that's the fun of that character, and I think why he's resonated for all these years.
Oh, the boat chase is just, I mean, the car chase is great too, but the boat chase is just eye-popping.
It's fun. It's fun.
Can we talk about John in the role, because he really has sort of made it his own, but what is it about him? Is it that everyman characteristic? But why is John so perfect for this character?
Yeah, he is perfect for this character. And I think it's partly that. Yes, has this everyman quality. But I also think it's one of the things John's strength as an actor is that, and what we love about this franchise is that it's deeply personal. He's going through some really heavy stuff. Whether it's with Wendell's character, whether it's with Sienna Miller's character. And John's just great in these deeply personal moments. He thinks along the lines, in terms of figuring it out, and we see his wheels turning, which I think is super important for Jack Ryan, whether he's analyzing a piece of data or he's analyzing a relationship. And I think John's super sympathetic and super emotional as an actor. And then we get to see him in these incredible action sequences, which he kicks ass in, and sort of you're like, that's cool too. And so he can kind of straddle all those worlds without feeling like it's a stretch or that it feels unorganic to the character. And there aren't a lot of people who can do that. And I think John sort of has found his place. And I also think, honestly, John loves Jack Ryan as a character, and I think it shows. I think it's a deeply personal connection to him, and I think he really knows that character, and I think it shows on screen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wanted to talk to you too about the complicated world, because that is a key theme in this film. It keeps coming up. That tension between light and dark. It keeps coming up in the script. And I'd love to ask you about John as a character, but also just in this world. What do you think it means to fight for light in a world that seems immersed in the darkness?
Well, it gives us hope that there are people out there who are fighting for light. And I think it's what's heroic about Jack Ryan. I think it's what's heroic about the people in real life who do this job. We've been lucky to get to know a lot of these people. And it's what brings me hope in the world, because they are heroic, they are committed, they are super smart. And I think that's what Jack Ryan is. And I think, one of the things we do in these movies is honor the real world characters, the real world Jack Ryans out there. And I think those people are fighting for the light every day when the darkness seems to be closing in on us and the moral complexity keeps to be closing in on us. And Jack's never going to give up, and nor will these people who do this job. And I think I always feel hopeful after I talk to these people that, you know what, no matter how dark the world gets, there are people out there who are going to continue to fight for us. And we hope that character does it in the movie.
Absolutely. And he certainly does, and he continues to do so. Honestly, Andrew, thank you so much for the time. I really do appreciate it. It's
My pleasure.
Fantastic film.
I'm so happy you liked it, and it was great talking to you.
Great talking to you too. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.